One of my favourite pastimes is thinking. I enjoy just sitting and letting my mind wander. And there's some times where maybe I've had a hard day, I'm tired, I'm just stood in the middle of the night or the early morning, and I think to myself, what am I actually doing with my life? It feels like every day is the same. It might be for you, maybe you're going to work, going to school, college, university, whatever it is, and you just feel kind of stuck. You feel like you need to make a change, but it's too awkward. The life you're living isn't necessarily a bad life, but it's too comfortable. There's no change, there's no diversity, there's no strive to do your best. It just is. And I have these moments myself. I'll be, just stood in my room, or it's often in the car, man. When you're sat in the car, either early morning, late at night, you know, by yourself, that's when it really hits. It's when you're driving along a road, or maybe you're parked up, and you're just thinking, what am I doing? What am I going to do? Why am I doing what I'm doing? Am I fulfilled by this? Is this my purpose? And for a lot of people, the answer is often no to the question of purpose. They have not fulfilled the dreams that they set out for themselves. They are not happy with themselves and their current circumstance. Now, personally, I'm very grateful for my situation, and I know that I can always change my situation. I can always command myself. I can always put myself in the right direction if I truly want to. And I never like being too comfortable, because comfort is the killer of man. Comfort is really, really dangerous, because it's a facade of everything being okay and you slowly trudging along in life. When in actuality, it can lead you down a very dark path and lead you to absolute decline. That's why people spend 40, 50 years working in the same job, doing the same thing, and they're not happy. Now, if people work that job and they're truly happy, they love what they do, then more power to them. I think that's fantastic. But I think the majority of people aren't happy with that. I hear it from people, just walking past. You ever hear people just complaining about work? It's very rare that I hear the people around me say they enjoy work, say that everything's going great at work. And it's a real shame that people subject themselves to that. Happiness should be your number one priority. And I'm not saying just, prance around in a field and forget that money exists and bills and live in the woods as a hermit, but I think a lot of people would enjoy that. I just love the idea of living in the woods, just in a cabin somewhere, no responsibilities, just chilling. And I think to myself, why can't I do that? Imagine if I just left, took a few belongings, picked up and left, picked a road and just started walking. And if you truly want to do that, if you've got no ties and you think, I need to do this, then just do it. And even if you do have ties, let's say you have family, kids, whatever, surely they would get the best of you. Surely they deserve the best of you. And the only way to get the best of you is if you're happy. If you're truly fulfilled with life. And like I said, most people don't seem to be. I could be wrong. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but most people don't seem happy with their life. Most people are not happy with their job. And this is just from observation. Like I said, I could be wrong. I could be clutching at straws, but a lot of people seem drained. A lot of people, when you ask them about work, they'll just grumble or just laugh. And it's a kind of a sad, melancholy laugh when they don't really want to talk about it. And they often have these thoughts of, what am I doing with my life? But instead of actually clinging on to that question and exploring it deeper, they'll just push it to the back of their mind, or they'll numb the pain with alcohol, with social media, with video games, with pornography, with all of these vices. And it's not helping them. They aren't getting out of this rut. They aren't opening up the idea to making a change in their life. And that's a real shame, but who knows? And if you truly believe that you can't change your situation, that you're stuck in this everlasting loop for the rest of your life, I think you're wrong. And I don't mean this in a, criticizing way, but you absolutely can change your circumstance. I don't understand why people self-sabotage and put themselves down and say, oh, my life's a mess, everything's horrible, I hate the world, when you can change that. You can mold the world into what you want it to be. If you're not happy with how your life is going, then please do something, anything. If you want to be healthier, start to eat healthy. If you want to start a business and have financial freedom, at least give it a go of what you want to do. But for the love of all that is holy, please, if you're unhappy, don't stay like that. Happiness is a choice. Happiness can be achievable today, or at the very least you can go in the right direction to get closer to happiness. I don't understand how people can live in an unfulfilled, unpurposeful, sad life when the grass is always greener on the other side. I hope that I can inspire you to take action with that, and just know that your happiness is not dictated by external circumstances. Your happiness is dictated by you and your perspective. So, go forth and be happy. Thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. All that wonderful, wonderful things. Again, I'm running out of stuff to say. I'll see you in the next one. God bless, and as always, you take very good care of yourself.